Good morning, students. How are you all? I think you all are fine. Okay, students, now we will start our chapter number 1 of bio with detailed question answers. Question number 4th. Students, question number 4th is what is osmosis? How it is different from diffusion? So, students, write this answer you will get on page number 5 and page number 6. Students, this question you will get from on page number 5 and on page number 6. Okay, so come to page number 5. First of all, come to page number 5, students. Here we comes on page number 5. On page number 5, osmosis topic is given, students. In this topic, your blue column is given. One blue, this box is given. In that box, your answer is there. The movement of water molecules from a region of higher concentration to the region of lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane is called osmosis. Up till here. Then turn to page number 6. Now come to page number 6. Here are, students, some differences are given. Two differences are given in diffusion and osmosis. You have to write these difference. Okay, students, this is your answer number 4th. So, students, come to your question number 5. Question number 5 is what is meant by active transport of minerals in plants? This answer you will get on page number 8. So, students, take out your page number 8. Here we comes on page number 8. Students, one topic is given in your book, active transport. Active transport, the movement of mineral molecules from a lower concentration to a higher concentration by utilizing energy is called active transport. Students, up till here, this is your answer number 5. This is your answer number 5. Now come to your question number 6. What is your question number 6? Question number 6. Why the macronutrients and micronutrients are essential for plants? List out their names, functions, and diseases caused by the deficiency of them. Students, take out your page number 12. This answer you will get on page number 12 and 13. Okay, so take out your page number 12, students. Page number 12. Here we comes on page number 12. On this, your first line, importance of minerals in plants. Importance of minerals in plants, this topic is given. In this topic, first line, plants need some minerals for their growth and development. They are called plant nutrients. Plants cannot grow without them. Up till here, student, first of all, answer number 6th. Up till here. Then come to next page. Students, come to next page. One table is given here. You have to make that table number 1.4. This full table you have to do in your copy on the lining page, students. Okay, so now we come to our question number 4th, differentiation. Some differences are there, you have to give them. Differentiate between the following. First, osmosis and diffusion. Again, students, come to page number 6. Come to page number 6. Some differences are given. Diffusion and osmosis. This full table you have to draw in your copy. This is your answer number 4th. Differentiate. First one, osmosis and diffusion. Okay students, now come to our next question. Difference next. Ascent of sap and, here comes, ascent of sap and root pressure. This is question students you will get on page number 14. Come to page number 14 students. Recap is given on that. Page number 14. Recap is given. Here, let's recap. In this recap, 9th, 10th and 11th point. Students, which one points? 10th and 11th point. Both the points you have to write. The conduction of cell sap from the roots to other plant parts against gravity is called ascent of sap. Due to continuous inflow of water, a pressure develops in the roots which helps the upward movement of plant sap called root pressure. Student, these 2 points are your answer number 2nd. 4th, 2nd. Differentiate. Okay students, now come to your question number 3rd. Differentiate. 3rd point. 3rd point is macronutrients and micronutrients. Students, I am dictating this question, so fast you write. First point, the nutrients which are required in a large quantity, for development and growth, are called macronutrients. Example, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, 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 calcium, full stop, calcium. Then next point you have to write from the next line. The nutrients which are required in a small quantity for development and growth are called micronutrients. Example, iron, magnesium, zinc. Okay students, now come to think critically. Number 1, what would happen if the rate of loss of water from the leaves is higher than the rate of absorption of water through the roots of a plant? So students, write this question. I am dictating this answer. First of all, you have to write this question from the question. If the rate of loss of water from the leaves is higher than the rate of absorption of water through the roots of a plant, now write students, then the process of photosynthesis and the development of the plant will be affected, will be affected, and the plant will get wilted, and the plant will get wilted, wilted, wilted. Okay students, for today up till here we will continue in the next video. Thank you.